Like, I'm gonna be 1,000% for real. Like 1,000,000% for real. I was the type of motherfucker to crash out when Ben didn't use the aliens I wanted him to.
I mean, reasonably so. Oh my god, hey. Welcome back.
But welcome back to Blockbuster Banter Hoppers Edition. I'm a hop into your ball sack. That's what I wanted.
Deku.
There are two things I wanted from this movie. I wanted a good Pixar film, so check. It's a
Check.
Pixar film. And I wanted a robot human that I could hop into. Theoretically, I could have felt Jerry's balls.
Did we get any inclination that they were robots from the trailer? I can't remember the trailers.
The animals?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
That was the whole... Yeah.
Honestly, that would be a lot more ethical than Pixar being like, we're going to take over this sentient being's mind with our own. So a robot makes a lot of sense.
I didn't even think about it that way, but you're not wrong.
Could you imagine being a beaver and then fighting it? You're like, what's happening to me? And then suddenly you're Eastern Asian. I'll cite you as our resident Asian.
Sorry, I lost to the beaver.
What do you think Mabel's... what do you think her lineage is as our resident Asian?
She's Chinese, I think. She looked Chinese to me.
I thought Tanaka was Japanese.
I don't fucking know. What a weird Google search.
Watch it.
Yeah, okay, she's Japanese.
It's in your search history forever.
Yeah.
So where do you put this?
I don't remember what my S plus tier is, but whatever the fuck is third, knock it out because this is going right into S plus tier.
Nice. Hell yeah, dude. Straight to the tip top? Oh, no,
Not the tip top.
You said third.
Avatar 3, and then whatever is second place is still going to be there. I think it's Puss in Boots too. I don't fucking know.
That would make sense.
I know Avatar 3 is number 1. That's staying.
Forever.
For now. Maybe not forever.
Maybe until 4 comes out. And then until 5.
Precisely. But no, this is one of my favorite movies of all time. If WALL-E didn't exist, it'd be my favorite Pixar film.
Such a good
probably.
point. Yeah. I feel like
if WALL-E didn't exist.
this...
I don't know. We'll get into that later. I have a plan.
There's a lot of Pixar bangers.
Yeah.
And this definitely joined up in the ranks. I remember leaving it and being like, I wonder where I should put this because I don't want to undo the balance of the universe by putting it too high, but I would agree.
We are going to undo the balance of the universe later. But where do you put it?
S.
S, not S plus.
No.
Do you recall where you put Inside Out 2?
Probably S.
That was our first episode.
I don't recall, but
I'm pretty sure.
Between those two, I would say I like Inside Out more.
Regardless of where it is.
Yeah, just because I really like
Interesting.
the concept of Inside Out. I like the idea of like emotions and all this stuff and them being personified and having their own personalities. Not to say that this isn't an absolutely excellent movie with what they do, but it's just personal preference.
Right. No, that's fair. Yeah, no, this clears Inside Out, both of them for me.
Yeah. It's like Chester Bennington said, he says I tried so hard in that Linkin Park song. Well, I cried so hard with a C, not a T.
I cried so hard and got so far.
Pretty much.
But in the end, it's only tears.
Exactly. Yes.
Yeah.
I remember now.
I literally sobbed.
It was...
I Scarlet cried, bro.
It was... I think, honestly... And again,
Scarlet got a singular tear out of me. This one, I literally had to go.
Yes. I cried far more for this one than I did for Scarlet. I still like Scarlet more, but...
I like this more.
I cried.
This is my favorite movie to cover this year.
It's up there. It's really... I like Folded Like a Lawn Chair.
No, that's valid.
I think, I hit one of these.
That's amazing.
Oh, my goodness.
But before we get into the plot, this is what I wanted to do. I wanted to stack it up against Pixar films.
Oh, okay.
So, I'm going to go backwards, starting with this one, and you're going to tell me if it clears it or not. If you haven't seen it, then just
I like this game.
Obviously, Hoppers. We're starting with Hoppers. Hoppers versus Elio.
Hoppers.
Okay. You watched Elio?
Mm-hmm. I loved Elio.
I loved Elio.
Yeah. Great movie.
Actually, I'm going to say, as we come up, assume I love all of these movies, unless I say otherwise. Hoppers
3.
versus Inside Out 2. For me, Hoppers clears.
I would say Hoppers.
Okay.
Like
So we're both still Hoppers.
I enjoy It's an interesting. Let's roll with it. Hoppers, even though I
Okay.
enjoy Inside Out more.
Okay, sure. Yeah. What I mean, okay. And then Hoppers versus Elemental.
I haven't seen Elemental.
Oh, okay. So Hoppers goes for you. Hoppers also beats it for me. Hoppers versus Lightyear.
Oh, I do love Lightyear. Hoppers.
Hoppers easily. I didn't
take,
like Lightyear.
I take. I took away a lot more.
The thing is like Lightyear for me was like, this is supposed to be the movie that made Andy want a Buzz Lightyear toy.
This is
I
true.
didn't want a fucking Buzz Lightyear toy after this. Oh my god.
That's true.
After that movie, I was just all like, oh, they set up the real Zurg to come back. Why?
And also, Buzz is kind of an asshole
Yeah.
and very selfish. I wouldn't want a toy.
I loved Chris Evans in the role.
Mm-hmm.
Like at first, I was all like, the first half of the movie, I was all like, come on, people said this was bad, and the second half of the movie happened with Zurg and everything, and I was like, anyways, but that's why Hoppers easily clears.
Mm-hmm.
Hoppers versus Turning Red.
I haven't seen Turning Red.
Oh,
I'll say
okay.
Hoppers.
Okay, also Hoppers. Hoppers versus Luca.
It's dominating.
Oh, I know Hoppers is
Wait,
going to
you've-
dominate for a long
I
time.
thought we already did Luca. Oh,
didn't do
I
Luca.
haven't seen Elio. I've seen Luca. Hoppers.
Oh, you silly goober. Also Hoppers.
Very similar
However,
name in my
Luca
brain.
is the closest so far to beating Hoppers.
Fair enough. Luca's really good.
Yes, Luca is really good.
Above Inside Out.
Yes.
Okay.
Like I've talked about during the Scarlet episode, Pixar is my favorite animation studio. I love pretty much all their movies.
Silencio Bruno.
Silencio Bruno. Hoppers versus Soul.
Soul.
Okay.
I think that movie is beautiful.
Soul is now the closest we've gotten to overthrowing Hoppers. I know I just said that for Luca, but I do like Soul more than Luca.
Somehow Palpatine returned.
Now, I will say I'm going to go with Hoppers because I think I like the overall product of Hoppers more, but Soul I go for the feels more. I did cry harder at Soul than I did for Hoppers,
I was
but
a
I
mess.
like the overall product of Hoppers more.
That's fair.
And therefore, I'm going to go with Hoppers.
Mm-hmm.
Hoppers, or for you, Soul versus Onward.
Soul clears.
Okay, yeah.
I like Onward, but-
Hoppers versus Onward for me, Hoppers. I like Onward. I think it's overhated, way too
I agree.
overhated.
Yeah.
I actually really disagree with a lot of the criticism. Still Hoppers. All right, Hoppers versus Toy Story 4 for me. Yeah, Hoppers.
Yeah, and Soul for me.
And still Soul for you. All right.
Toy Story 4 is probably the weaker one in my opinion. I don't like that they made Buzz stupid. It
Toy
kind of
Story
makes sense.
4 is okay. Yeah, we're gonna do Toy Story 5, and this is the Pixar episode at this point. For me, Toy Story 4 was a perfect epilogue to 3, and I like 4 more than 2 and 1,
I see.
but it doesn't touch 3.
I cannot recall. All I remember is having mixed emotions for. Oh wait, 3A Alazzo. That's a Martin, really quick.
Don't even get me started on Lotso, man. He's one of the greatest villains of all time.
Gotzo or fuck.
Gotso?
Lotso v Eisen is what I meant to say.
Dude.
It's over Lotso. And then Lotso goes.
And Lotso just throws him in the trash.
He goes bunkai. Anyway, go on.
Dude, Lotso Bankai would go so hard. Bankai. Stuffing of the teddy bear.
Ooh, I like it actually.
But yeah, Toy Story 4 is a great epilogue, and it did get me very emotional, more so than 2 and 1, and therefore I like it more than 2 and 1. But still, regardless, Hopper still clears.
Yeah.
Soul versus Incredibles 2.
Soul. I like it more for what it is, even though I really enjoy the Incredibles
Really interesting.
franchise.
I'm surprised that competed, but that's fair.
I like movies that make me think about my life.
Incredibles 2 didn't make me think about my life. Incredibles 1 did.
Yeah.
I don't agree with the criticism for Incredibles 2. I do like the movie. I don't dislike it at all.
However,
But I do think 1 is just significantly better, and 2's tone is way different, and I hope they correct it with 3. For me, obviously, Hoppers. Just based
Bob
off
is
everything
dealing
I
with
said. If
cancer.
you expected anything else, I'd be crazy. Hoppers versus Coco. I'm still going with Hoppers. Coco versus Soul.
Book of Life is better anyway. Soul.
How interesting. What an interesting take.
Really? You haven't heard that? From
No, I love
many
Book
people?
of Life. Don't get me wrong.
Ah.
But I personally like Coco more. I'd say Coco's like a solid 9 out of 10, and Book of Life is like an 8.5 out of 10. Maybe on a Tuesday where I'm really feeling Book of Life, I'll say Book of Life is better. is like what I'm trying to get at. So like I could definitely understand.
Fun fact: a mutual of ours.
But I've never heard.
used to always just say to me, Oh my god, un poquitito loco. They would just sing that at me. It's so funny.
I love that part of Book of Life.
Yeah.
Okay. Soul versus Cars 3.
Soul.
Yeah, easy. Hoppers. Finding Dory.
Soul.
Hoppers. We are officially... Hoppers is still my favorite movie, and we are officially in 2015. 11 years ago. This is mostly what I was testing. I do believe in the past 10 years of Pixar, this is Pixar's best movie. Overall. But again...
Have we surmised the last 10 years with the movies that we've listed? Yeah, right? Yeah. It's definitely up there.
Finding Dory was June 17th, 2016, and now we are at The Good Dinosaur, which is November 25th, 2015, and therefore over 10 years ago.
Yeah.
The first film over 10 years ago. Yeah, and I would 100% say Hoppers is the best. You would say for the past 5 years with your Soul.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so
Absolutely.
which is so valid.
Absolutely.
Again, so valid. Like Soul, I'm gonna go to for a different thing that it does better than Hoppers.
Mhm.
But Hoppers, the overall package. Okay, good. Anyways, as I mentioned, The Good Dinosaur.
UPS core.
Anyways, no fucking shit. It's Hoppers.
I liked Good Dinosaur, but Soul.
I do like The Good Dinosaur. Yeah, don't get me wrong.
When the dinosaur dad just goes.
I love the way you did it. Yeah. The original Inside Out.
Soul.
I'm still going with Hoppers.
Mm-hmm.
Brave.
Oh.
Hoppers.
I really like Brave, but Soul. Yeah.
Yeah, I really like Brave too. This is the only Pixar movie I actively detest.
Scream
Cars
3. Oh.
What?
I said Scream 3.
Scream 3? That was pretty good. Cars 2.
Oh, Jesus. I want to forget Cars 2.
Yeah, I also want to forget Cars 2. So yeah, Hoppers and yeah.
I think that movie's quite bad.
Now we're at Toy Story 3, over 15 years ago. However, Hoppers is getting dethroned. Toy Story 3. I'm going with Toy Story 3.
Nice. I'm still going with Soul.
All right.
Over
Toy Story 3? That's crazy.
I know what's going to top Soul when we get there, though.
Fair enough. All right, Up is next. Toy Story 3. Keeping it.
Soul.
All right. Wall-E.
Wall-E.
Wall-E is my all-time favorite. Yeah. If we did an episode on Wall-E, I would probably end up...
The recession would go away.
Yeah. I would most likely put it as my second S+ tier in between Avatar. If not, I don't know. Maybe I would. Maybe Wall-E is my favorite movie of all time and not Avatar 3. Anyways, the fact that I'm debating is a lot. But yeah, Wall-E. Wall-E's next up is Ratatouille. Wall-E. Cars.
Wall-E. Cars is really good though. Wall-E.
I would say Ratatouille. I would also pick over Hoppers. The Incredibles. Wall-E.
Likewise, Wall-E.
Another movie I would pick over Soul. Finding Nemo. Another movie I would... sorry, I said Soul. I meant Hoppers. Finding Nemo. Another movie over Hoppers. Still not beating Wall-E.
I would agree.
Monsters, Inc. Beats Hoppers. Doesn't beat Wall-E.
Yeah, same.
Toy Story 2.
Wall-E. Yeah.
A Bug's Life. Also Wall-E.
Wall-E.
And the original Toy Story.
Wall-E.
Obviously still Wall-E. But Toy Story... Yeah, no, I still think Hoppers is better than the original Toy Story, actually. But there's quite a few movies I would still put above Hoppers, but for the most part, yeah, it's going to be impossible to beat Wall-E for me.
Wally's got it all.
Wall-E so much. I watched that movie so many times with my dad. I'm sure he got annoyed of it.
You know, I like this little mini game that we did because it helps me realize where I rank the Pixar movies because I didn't realize they had so much over the last years.
I have been waiting for this episode to rank the Pixar movies. I thought of this when shortly after we recorded Scarlet, and I was all like, I want Hoppers to run the gauntlet.
I honestly I had like not low expectations, but not high either.
Here's the thing though. I like I said during the Scarlet episode, I have very high standards for a Pixar film.
They set the bar.
So it's not just S+. An S+ Pixar movie is above and beyond. It is to infinity and beyond.
Yes.
I cannot stress that if I'm saying that this is one of Pixar's best films, this blows everything that DreamWorks has ever done out of the water. I'm sorry. How to Train Your Dragon? No. How to Hop Into Your Dragon.
Whoa.
Kung Fu Panda? Hoppin' Pandas. I don't know. That was bad. But
Kung Fu.
Like, I'm gonna be honest. I think the only DreamWorks movie that I would actually unironically rank above Hoppers is Puss in Boots 2.
Likewise.
Unless that's the movie that just got replaced in my S+ tier.
Maybe. For me, Puss in Boots 2 is a legacy one, kind of like Interstellar was for a long time.
Actually, no, I agree. Even if my S+ tier, even if this S+ replaced Puss in Boots 2, I still think Puss in Boots 2 is a better movie. But it's time for something to get out of S+ tier.
Yeah, very fair.
I agree with that. A legacy pick. But yeah.
It's like Hall of Fame kind of thing.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
But Hoppers to me was something so unbelievably special.
It really was.
And truly, like, it made me feel the same way I felt watching those original Pixar films, those Toy Story 3 and before era. I mean, there's a reason it beat everything for 15 years. And those are all movies that I hold
really good
so
content.
incredibly close and dear to my heart.
Especially, like, I
Again,
don't know.
Soul's the closest since Toy Story 3 that comes to beating Hoppers.
And it's such a very recognizable, to get right into it, it's a very recognizable plot.
Yeah.
We're trying to...
The plot is very simple.
Yes,
now.
have animals and humans coexist and whose rights are more important than others. It's something we've seen
Neither.
for a long time. Exactly.
We're all one big happy family.
Put casinos in the forest.
I don't know if that was the message of the movie.
It's up to interpretation.
Bro, I saw that rerouted sign at the end, and I literally went...
Dude, the freaking Glade National or Wildlife Preserve. Oh, we'll get there. Fuck. Fun fact. That's one of the parts I really cried at.
And I love the not everyone is bad beat that they did, right? Like, we met the animals and George was like, "Oh, I don't think Jerry's that bad. He might not just know. He might not know." And the moment he knew, we saw his true colors.
And I feel like
he comes in with the construction crew at the end, and he's just all like, "We were never here. Make it that way." And I was all like, "That's my guy."
George reminds me a lot of Hijiri from Scarlet, where George felt like
overly optimistic to a point that I love him so much.
And also just so very true. Like it's really nice to have a character that is so themselves and so much of this emotion and this I guess human quality that one can aspire to, because when you have a protagonist who's very conflicted, it's very easy for that character to act like a beacon or for something to remind them of what is within themselves externally. And I like that George never switches up. I love that he wasn't convinced that oh yeah, maybe fuck Jerry. He was like, no.
Never.
There's something within him.
He was mad at Mabel. Or not even mad. He was disappointed with Mabel's actions, but he didn't hate Jerry. He didn't switch up on his beliefs. Yes. And the moment he saw that Mabel changed, he was all like, cool, we're back.
Yeah.
We're so back.
And I like what he said too, where
the second half of the plot is the part of the plot I want to talk about the most, because the first part was pretty run of the mill. Not run of the mill, but because run of the mill implies predictable, but it was very simple and very easy to digest. Very
good
easy
setup
to follow. Yeah, great setup.
I also really like the grandma aspect
so
of it.
Fucking funny.
Dude,
this movie is so fucking funny. I was hooting and hollering the whole time.
There were so many families behind me, and I loved hearing the dads go,
Yeah, dude, my theater. This is why we go to movies, guys. My theater was fucking packed.
Really? When'd you go? Yesterday night, right? No, Friday.
I went Friday night. That's why I left your place early.
Right. Packed to the brim?
Absolutely.
Dude, hell yeah.
Absolutely. There were very few seats. I wasn't sitting next to anyone. But the seat, literally 2 seats over, and the whole row was taken.
Dude, hell yeah.
And from what I saw, it was packed. And yes, finally.
It was hitting.
I love watching movies in a packed fucking theater.
Yes, it's the best part.
And I get it. This was a kids movie, but I heard more adults hooting and hollering than I did kids. And that's something Pixar movies have always done well, is they are for everyone.
Yeah.
And now I'm curious, because we're kind of going back to it. This plot was very much for everyone, not just for kids. Mostly for kids, of course. We're a Disney property, after all. But Pixar has recently said we are going to shift away from the very tight-knit stories. Like Coco is, it's for everyone, but it centers around a culture, right?
Yeah.
This movie does not center around a culture, despite having a very diverse cast of characters.
Yeah.
Right? Animals, humans.
Mexicans.
That was unintentional. I'm very tired.
there's a scene. Could you imagine? Hey guys, what are we doing today?
But like Elio, very, very, very much. It was much harder to digest if you weren't part of that group.
Right, exactly.
For example,
Which I can appreciate there being a movie for.
Elemental,
certain-
very much for immigrants, right?
Mhm.
It's hard to relate and to get it if you're not. Turning Red, right? That's much harder to get if you're not
being a
Chinese.
panda.
Yeah, if you're not a panda. Luca, if you're not a sea monster. I'm kidding. That one was very much for everyone. Onward. No, Onward was definitely for everyone. Never mind. But like the point that I'm trying to make is some of these movies are very, very much more centered and less broad. I would anyone can enjoy them, obviously.
Of course.
But those are the types of movies that they were referring to in their recent press release. And I'm curious what you think of Pixar's gear shift in their upcoming films. Hilariously, there's one called Gato, and there's obviously Coco too. So, like, it's they're not gone. They're not doing it, but they're shifting more towards Toy Story 5s or Incredibles 3s, which are...
I would say, even if they were to continue with their very guided storylines, that I find it... I mean, if it's effective, it's effective. And me personally, especially if it's from a culture that I am not a part of, I love seeing... Especially when it's well critically acclaimed.
Yeah. That's what I liked about Turning Red.
Exactly.
I understood the complaints about it, and especially the ones that came from Chinese people. But I like Turning Red. It was
exactly.
Cool.
Mm-hmm.
It was interesting.
I like the capability of, and that's what's so great about something like a movie. It's a perfect medium to gather everyone.
Yeah.
You don't have to be good at a video game. You don't have to. Well, I mean, media literacy will help, but you can literally just do this, and you're taking it all in.
Exactly.
So I think either or. It's very great.
Yeah, I think I would agree with either or. I think what's important is that we do it the way this movie did. Very diverse cast.
Yeah.
And it's not like really when Hollywood does its really bad representation, which you've spoken about.
Yeah.
Don't make the fact that Mabel is Japanese her only personality trait. They didn't even talk about it once.
Yeah, no. Uh-huh.
Like the lab assistants, right? They're just black.
They're just
And they're part of the cast because guess what? They're human
people.
too.
Yeah, exactly.
And I like watching people. You don't right? They had characters and personality, and that's what I want to see in.
They're
my
not being like
representation.
my abuelo, my grandpa.
Yeah, they felt real, and that's the best type of representation. And if Pixar wants to gear away from Elio's and and Turning Reds, that's fine. As long as we keep this diversity, because that's what shines in Elio.
And I couldn't imagine that they would refer. It'd be really weird to
That
be
would
like,
be so
all right,
weird.
guys, we're going back to very broadcastings, whites only.
Yeah, right. That would be so weird.
Yeah, I can imagine that.
But I agree with original point there as well. Yeah, back to the actual plot.
So that
of
second
this
half
movie.
you were talking about.
Yeah. Well, oh my god. I maybe not necessarily the second half. No, definitely the second half. I would say once the council is introduced onward is where
The council.
like I was already sat.
Dude,
I was already sat
their
and strapped.
intros, the freaking
Yeah!
snakes. I was like, whoa.
I know. I was having so much fun. Like I said, I was having so much fun with this.
It
movie
was
the
so
entire
cool.
time. I would say from the moment the council is introduced onward, the plot just kicks into overdrive. The messaging comes front and center. The villains show themselves. Titus is a villain, crazily enough. I'm gonna say ranks super high up there for Pixar villains. I would say probably top 10.
It was also
We're not gonna make Titus run the gauntlet, but
it did crank to like quite high. Him being like, I'm gonna kill these people.
Squish them.
I'm gonna kill them with frequency.
And I mean, we killed someone in this movie. We killed the insect queen.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, dude.
the rubbing on the walls really got me.
That shit made me
That
laugh.
was so funny.
What a great way to kill, but also not instill violence upon children.
Exactly, because everybody, like they said, like Titus said during the speech, everybody's killed a bug or something. It's just like second nature.
Yeah.
Um.
The only difference with what Titus was gonna do is way worse.
Yeah, he was gonna.
That was on purpose killing.
Turn
Not
people's
saying
brain
you
into
can
mush.
accidentally kill people, but you know.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh no, Your Honor! I accidentally ran my car into the orphanage and then blew it up. I don't know where the grenades came from. Everyone just has a few grenades in their cars, right?
They were supposed to detonate elsewhere. I think.
I think.
Presumably. One thing that I did really like about the first half was the grandma figure.
Yeah.
I feel like
She was
especially
adorable, yeah, and-
especially because it really makes the payoff of Mabel seeing the consequences of her actions more worth it. I feel like if we didn't have the grandma figure to kind of be like, okay, this is part of her Mabel's upbringing because she's outgoing, she's outspoken, she gets angry all the time.
Yeah.
And we could see someone through like self-reflection learn those skills, but to recall on something from long ago, which is pretty much what you're fighting for the entire time.
Right.
And that's like one thing that I really like is that when Mabel sees what she did wrong, she's like, okay, I was fighting pretty much for the Glade, but also for my grandma this entire time. And now I've used George, I've used these people, I've used their lifestyles.
Pixar has always been great at just making characters realize the flaw in their own actions. Yeah, as we were saying, Pixar characters always realize their mistakes and
Like Tony
they
Stark.
grow. Mabel always learns from her mistakes.
One can help.
No, she definitely does.
Mhm.
It was awesome, and I love it.
Also, because we've seen talking animals before, we've seen humans interact with animals in animation and film, but I really like the twist they did it with this time, where you it's kind of like Avatar. It's nothing like Avatar. Also
It was
really
a
funny.
bit different than Avatar.
Oh,
I
of
admittedly, they did say exactly what I was thinking. I think that joke's in the trailer, but I didn't think about the joke while watching the movie. I was just all like, "This is the plot of Avatar," and they said it, and I started laughing.
It's really funny, yeah.
But at the end of the day, it was a bit different.
Oh, of course,
Yeah,
I would agree.
'Cause, one, they're robots, so
It's inorganic.
there was no, there was no staying in there, and there were seemingly more consequences of hopping for long periods of time.
Yeah, I was really wondering what that was going to look like when Mabel came back. If she was going to just be like absolutely
Very
mush.
little,
Yeah,
admittedly, but I did think the same.
Mhm.
I thought she was gonna be like,
exactly. A little more than
And
just,
she just
kind of out
kinda-
of it. Oh my god! Because presumably she was in there for at least like 2 days, I think.
about I think.
2 full nights, and then
Yeah.
the following day.
Yeah, that's about right.
I really like Pond Rules. Really
Pond
funny.
Rules was so funny. If you gotta eat, eat.
You gotta eat.
Hey. I'm sorry.
Oh. And the reason I really like Pond Rules is because I think it goes into one thing that I really liked is kind of, and obviously they were represented via animals, but the whole idea of what is within a different demographic's right in order to preserve another demographic at the cost of either
Right.
beliefs from those demographics. So like breaking Pond Rules for the sake of getting the Glade back. At what point is it acceptable for you to butt in when Pond Rules are Pond Rules, and everybody knows what Pond Rules are, but nobody knows what a highway is. Nobody knows what a car is. So it's like, what are you doing? Are your actions justifiable? And I like how that was represented and how that really was put. The ball was in her court, and she was like, I've done all these actions, and now I don't know why. If I did the right thing.
Right. Yeah, I agree. I especially liked Jerry's response. This was when like the movie is trying to convince you Jerry is evil, and like he gets the call that the fake tree
Yeah.
was torn down, and he puts up a bunch more and does more explosives. I was just all like, okay, you're making him a little comically evil, but I
Blow
know
up the
he
dam.
just doesn't know what he's doing. Because with it would show them arguing, I'd be like, both of these sides have very valid points, though.
Mhm. And it
That's
was
the
like
problem.
3 instances,
Yeah.
I think, where they were like actively talking over each
Yeah.
other.
And that's the other thing. They don't listen to each other,
Mhm.
which makes it later when Mabel repeats his argument to him to convince him to help
Also,
so much better.
you're here, I'm here. Let's talk about, or let's figure this thing out. So good.
When he said that while they were carrying the thing and then they immediately started bickering, I started laughing.
Yeah.
But I do love that they came to a compromise at the end
Mm-hmm.
when he has all the power and didn't have to do that.
Exactly. Because it would have been just as easy for him to not change. And I'm glad he's not evil's for evil's sake, because he definitely could have
I
been.
didn't want him to be evil. I like that Titus was evil for evil's sake.
Exactly. I like that the
Because I
shark
understood
wasn't evil.
Titus.
Oh, yeah, you killed my mom.
He didn't.
Oh,
Care
wait,
about
he
that.
never cared about
No,
that. That's right.
He just wanted to squish everyone because insects are tiny.
Right.
I don't think his mom wanted that, but Titus definitely wanted that.
Yeah. Also, what a good name. Titus.
Yeah,
That's perfect.
so good.
Brotherhood of Steel type shit. Oh gosh. I also like the idea of different royalty for the different types of animals.
The human king.
The human king, the reptile king, the amphibian king. Very interesting.
I didn't see that one coming. I loved him though.
Yeah, meeting short.
I was about
Meeting
to
too
say
long.
that. Yeah, I love the fish queen. I love the insect queen. George.
My goat.
I knew I recognized Titus's voice. It's Dave Franco.
I thought so.
I literally
thought
went,
it was
I
a
know your
Franco.
voice.
Yeah, yeah.
Sorry,
Wow.
I just.
I haven't seen him or heard that name in a while. I don't think anyway.
I don't think I have either. I think this is a perfect time to. Oh, he was in the newest Now You See Me. Okay, he's been around recently.
Oh,
actually.
that's
Never
right.
mind.
Oh my god.
Anyways.
We never got around to seeing that.
Nope. I wanted to. Oh, well.
Awkward.
Eventually.
Yeah.
But I think this is a perfect time to go into the character. Well, we kind of have been talking about the characters before we go into the performance.
After.
Yeah, well, we're messing with the order a little bit because of the mini game. I'm not gonna do too many highlights, but I do have a lot to highlight, so I'm highlighting my highlights.
Yeah.
In regards to an S tier movie or an S plus movie, I truly can highlight the whole thing.
Yeah, honestly.
But I think the parts that I want to highlight the absolute most is Mabel and George's dynamic.
Mm-hmm.
Really, just the dynamics in this movie in general.
I agree.
But Mabel and George and Mabel and Jerry, those are my top two dynamics. There's so many other dynamics I can get into. But we already talked about Mabel and Jerry's, so I'm not going to talk about that too much, or at all, actually. But Mabel and George, they felt like fast friends. I loved it. It felt super believable. Their relationship was the core of the film, and I was
absolutely
heartbroken. When George was heartbroken, I was heartbroken.
Dude.
When he pulled the robot beaver out, I was so heartbroken.
And he was when George, I got several times really hard and was crying, and that's what I mean by got. But the first time I hit was when I thought he died.
Oh,
when he got crushed by the tree.
I didn't think he died. I was like, "There's no way that he dies there."
I was fully convinced. I was like, "If I'm all for it."
If it wasn't a Pixar film, I might have believed it. But
that's fair.
At the end of the day, gotta remember, while it's for everyone, it's mostly for kids.
Yeah.
And I was like, they're not gonna kill George, not like that.
That would have been crazy. Mabel turns and it's just red mush.
That'd be crazy. That would have made me sad.
Yeah, fall to my knees in the middle of this real cinema. But yes, I would agree. I really like the relationship, and like kind of like I mentioned earlier, I like how he acts as a beacon for her to look to, and I like that he's an interactive beacon. It's not just an ideology where you're like, I wonder what the voice of reason is. No, George is the voice of reason, and you can ask him these questions, and you can ask him for advice, and he will provide. And then still our protagonist can choose whether or not to take actions based off of said advice. And then that's where growth comes from.
Yeah, and it's beautiful. I love their growth.
And also,
I also love that she just sits next to him at the end.
dude, I cried the hardest at that.
That's so fair.
When she went back to the glade, I was like, oh, that's so nice.
I cried the hardest thing in the forest fire.
Hmm.
Like that hit me so incredibly hard. I literally went, why am I crying right now? And I was all like, oh, because this shit's beautiful.
Yeah.
And I'm watching it all die.
For me, seeing George, like when it went to George on the rock waiting for Mabel where her grandma used to be, that's when I hit the...
Yeah, that was awesome.
And like...
I'm convinced she goes there every day.
Tear after tear after tear. It was...
Yeah.
And like they had me laughing during that moment too with the freaking emojis and that George was doing.
Lizard. Lizard.
Choking
I thought that
potato.
shit was hilarious. Since
Really good.
We first saw it. That was the first trailer. It was just lizard.
And also...
Lizard.
Ooh, that does remind me of another highlight that I really
Sal.
enjoyed.
Add it.
Lizard.
Oh, I guess it's big and robust. Anywho,
Like your butt.
I like, yes, the fact that when the animals were in animal, they had eyes. And when we were in the human world and looking at animals.
I love that artistic decision.
Yes,
Hilariously,
I loved it so
On
much.
Twitter, only on Twitter. I've seen it complimented on TikTok and Reddit, but on Twitter, it was a point of criticism.
Why?
Yeah, I was like, this was a beautiful artistic choice.
What the do
That
you want them to
only
have
add-
just
Yeah.
eyes all the time?
No, I think they didn't like the fact that it switched at all. I think they wanted it to be cartoonish the whole time. I think. I don't really know. It was really.
That's a bad fucking take.
It's a super bad take.
That's a super dumb take.
I loved how I loved how artistic that decision was.
Yeah.
And how it informed how the animal and the human worlds interact.
Exactly. And they
Because
are
the
distinct.
animals thought, yeah, dude, we can just we're just chilling with the humans.
The little
Nope.
noises too.
Yeah. Oh my god, dude. I was just like, you're probably like yelling, crying, and I just hear.
Yeah.
And I was like, I can't help but find you so cute and adorable,
That
but I
was
know you're
so
so sad
awesome.
right now.
Or like, I really like when the shark was first introduced, and then it was like, "You're gonna feel a slight bite," and then I'll be right back.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
it changed
yeah.
back
and
into
the
animal form.
pupils,
Yeah.
that shit was so funny. Was that a
So
megalodon?
good. I have no idea.
That thing was so fucking huge.
It was this.
At first, I thought it was a great white, but then I was like,
I think
you
sharks
the
are just
size of
that
a
big.
car.
Yeah. I think some sharks can get up to
Great.
like 13 to 15 feet long.
Wait. Oh yeah, no. Great whites can be that big. Yeah,
They're huge.
yeah, they're
Also,
yeah.
like a couple
'Cause-
tons, aren't they?
Yeah, the weight. I was just curious if it was a megalodon. Yeah, because great whites can be the size of a semi truck, which I did not know.
Oh my God, Optimum Prime?
Optimus Prime.
That's
versus
fucking
Great White.
nuts. Holy shit, I didn't know
Yeah.
it was that big.
So yeah, if it was a megalodon, it would have been 4 cars, not 1.
Okay.
Oh my god, it's so much bigger than I thought it was.
Biblically accurate sharks.
Biblically accurate megalodon.
I had to think before
POV,
I
I
said
open the Bible and I see a biblically accurate angel, but it's got fucking megalodon jaws.
It's just a fin and it's about to eat Jerry.
Yeah, it was at that point in the movie and they were starting to reveal more of Jerry's character, where I was just all like, yeah, go crazy.
I also like how Jerry Beaver had the little hair fluff.
Yeah,
That was so
that
funny.
was hilarious.
A tail for your neck was
Knowing
also really
that
funny.
Mabel couldn't see that was the best part.
Mm-hmm. It was strictly for flair.
Yeah. I imagine that's what the animals see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In their mind's eye, if anything.
Yeah.
At the very least. Since,
Yeah.
I mean, since objectively the little robot's just a beaver.
Right.
But in my heart, it was there.
Well, I mean, a lot of animals see humans as all looking the same, which is obviously something hard for humans because they have a different skin tone and they're like, ah! But animals see humans.
Me too.
Well, yeah, I also see humans.
That's exactly what I was referring to.
I know.
Of course.
Of course. In order to portray sarcasm, I am now going to wink with both eyes. Anyways, as I was saying, many animals see humans all the same. Like Oliver recognizes us via scent, not via appearance.
That makes sense,
For
actually,
example.
yeah. They also have...
I don't
less
think that
color
applies to
perception.
every. Oh, that's true. That's probably why they don't see skin tone. They don't see race. They've evolved. Animals are the evolution. Am I Socrates?
Guys, I think I might be Dragonborn. It's
My
really-
other highlight that I've
yes.
decided on. Did you listen to the end credits song? Because those credits rolled and I stayed sat until the end of the credits.
I didn't pay attention. I stayed sad because I was busy crying.
Oh. I played. I watch, or I've literally the song's been on loop for the past 2 days. But I love the entire first verse. I'm just gonna read it. I'm not singing shit. But is it a crime to fall in love with all I see as if it's mine? And I'm like, oh my god, that's what a peak way to start the song.
Yeah.
Am I a fool to think that I could change the world and not change too? And I'm like, that's literally Mabel's journey.
Yeah.
Is it so bad to pause the future to appreciate the past? And I'm like, bro, they say don't live in the past, and this lyric alone just had me like fully go, yeah, bro, I'm not gonna live in the past, but I should appreciate the past. That shit's And then can we move on? It's also heavy. Need more strength to carry on. I don't have a lot to say about that last lyric.
Forgive
but those
but not
first,
forget.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that's a good one.
Speaking of songs,
But the whole song is just fucking phenomenal. I'm not going to spend the next 20 minutes breaking down a song because we're running out of time.
Bonus episode.
But
I'm kidding. I meant bonus content. I don't know why I said.
I thought you meant like post show.
One quick highlight. Now that I think about it, when they played Rebel Girl, like
Oh,
after
yeah.
she became an adult, I haven't heard that song in so long, and I was like, "That's perfect. What a perfect song." Makes me feel like, okay, yeah, she's herself now. She's an adult to make her own decisions, but she still has a temperament from when she
Yeah.
was a child. So it's just evolved.
We saw that a lot.
Yeah. And so that song, I was like, oh, it got me hyped.
We are running out of time. So very quickly, I'm just going to say my favorite voice performances before I'm ready to move on.
Okay.
Piper Curda is Mabel. Piper Curda was someone else in another Pixar film, but she was in Turning Red. Dave Franco is Titus. I love Titus' voice.
Yes, I really liked Titus.
I'm so sorry. Bobby Moynihan as George, and then John Hamm as Jerry. Those were easily my favorite performances. I thought all four stood out the absolute most and brought something to their characters that truly could have only been the four of them.
Of course.
Even John Hamm, who doesn't traditionally change a lot with his voice, I recognize him literally immediately. But John Hamm's just a great actor. Hey, Sal, cue the meme.
Oh, that's John Hamm?
Yeah, the dancing John Hamm meme is John Hamm.
Nice. I wonder who the dancing John Hamm meme is about.
I know you didn't know that was his
Yeah,
name,
I
but
just
I just thought it was funny.
Yeah.
I love the dancing John Hamm meme.
He plays Jerry, you said? Makes sense.
But he just did such a good job. John Hamm is just such a phenomenal actor, and I'm really happy he was a part of this movie.
Oh, yeah.
And I don't know who Bobby Moynihan is or Piper Curda. I know she was in the other movie, but them as the leads, absolutely amazing decision because they carried their characters.
Oh, yeah.
The chemistry that the two of them had, quite possibly never meeting. Voice actors don't always meet.
Right, it's
Master
just boots
Chief,
sometimes.
the actor who played Master Chief and the actor who played Arbiter didn't meet for over 15 years.
That means very minimal to me, but I can
Two
imagine.
biggest characters in Halo.
Oh, damn.
That's like not meeting your co-star.
15. That's crazy.
They met for the first time at a convention.
That's insane.
Yeah.
Wow.
Absolutely insane.
Yeah.
But like, so they might not have even met. Like Christopher Sabat and Goku.
Sean
Shamel, thank you.
Yeah.
They're not in the same booth when they record. Their characters are literally always next to each other.
Yeah.
So they might not have even met.
Kakarot.
The chemistry that those two share for
Mhm.
two actors I don't really know well. Absolutely insane.
Right. I had the inclination. The inclination.
I was like, I know who you
that's
are.
Dave
I just don't know
Franco.
who he is.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't even think it was Dave Franco. I just went, I know your voice from somewhere.
That was me with in Goat, Hopper. Ironically enough, another Hopper, cop man.
Oh,
Stranger
David
Thing.
Harbour.
Yeah.
You didn't.
There we go.
You had the inclination. I thought you said that you didn't even.
I think I did say that actually.
Yeah, I was gonna say you didn't even recognize it. Period.
This is true.
Which is why I was so impressed. That's why I said he did his job.
Range.
Yeah.
I don't know if I have any performances particularly myself.
Fair enough.
I was just there for the ride. I enjoyed it a lot.
Just piggybacking off of me.
Mhm.
I see.
Bouncing off the dig of what Tyler just said.
And then I guess this is the perfect time.
Were there any new
go-
trailers?
I had two.
Oh, there was a new Minions trailer for Minions,
What?
Monsters and Minions.
That was the trailer. Did you not watch it last time? That was the Super Bowl trailer.
The Super Bowl trailer was like 2 seconds. This was like a full-fledged trailer.
You didn't. Oh. That 2-second trailer said trailer out now. It was on YouTube.
Oh,
So I had already seen that. When I
see.
talked about the trailer in whatever episode it was, that was the trailer I was talking about.
I see. Okay.
I didn't realize you were talking about the 2-second
Yeah.
thing that we saw on the Super Bowl. Oh, okay. That makes so much
Well, with
sense.
some new
It
thoughts, I'm
was-
excited to watch it. I think I have a desire. It looks
Interesting.
it looks
'cause I
like a
don't.
Minions misadventure.
I
all
don't-
for it.
The thing for me is that like I'm kind of
Minioned out.
well, I already didn't like Minions 1, but I
Okay.
think Minions 1's bad. I love Minions 2, but
I'm a sucker for them. Not gonna lie.
fair enough.
Um,
But I don't like them. I don't know. It just feels weird. No Gru.
girls.
No. That's not why I dislike Minions 1, by the way. Though my favorite part is when Gru shows up. But Minions 2, with the relationship the
Gru.
Minions have with Child Gru, I was excited to see more of that. And for them to just go to Hollywood and make a movie. I don't know. It's like, as an author, you're told, don't write a book about an author. No one wants to read about a guy writing a book.
Oh, so why make a movie?
Why
about
make a
someone
movie about making a movie?
Hey man, The Mask.
Yeah.
Not Jim Carrey,
guess
but
that's
Tommy
true.
Wiseau.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah. I guess
Oh, hi
that's fair.
Mark.
Bit different. A movie is a bit different because but I don't know.
That would be crazy to
me,
read a
I'm not
book about
interested-
someone
I'm not
writing a book.
interested to watch the Minions make a movie. I'll watch it for the pod though,
Yeah.
for sure. And I'm gonna watch this movie with my aunt no matter what. We watch every Despicable Me
I want to watch the
related
Heights
movie.
Burke.
So
I'm gonna Cloud 9 that
she
shit.
loved Despicable Me 4, and the entire time I was like, yeah, it's just a good movie.
I'm gonna be skydiving off the Burj Khalifa, if you know what I mean, for this new Minions movie.
That's crazy.
I'm gonna be jumping. You know that guy that jumped from the stratosphere like in 2012 or
Yeah.
something? That's gonna be me at Minions.
Let me see this movie. Okay, fair.
I also just wanted to throw out more hate for the new Cat in the Hat movie.
Hey, that's what I wrote down.
Really?
That was a new trailer.
What?
Yeah.
I saw the same one.
Oh, interesting.
I didn't get a new one.
Huh. There was like a whole new intro bit.
Not for
And-
mine.
Oh.
Mine was that you probably shouldn't be able. Shut up.
Oh, yeah, I had a whole new intro bit.
Mm-mm.
I didn't really understand what I was watching.
I got to toot for it. And I
It
was
was
like, I want
like-
to talk about how much I hate this
Yeah.
trailer.
I mean, most of the trailer was the same as the last one. It
Ah.
was the beginning bit that showed off like a bunch of imaginary creatures. I was like, what
Oh,
movie is this?
yeah,
And then
I
I
didn't
saw
see
the
that.
fucking Cat in the Hat, and I went, why does this movie have other creatures, other gremlins, other beings and clothing items? Anyways, yeah, no, fuck that movie.
There's a what in a sock? Anyway.
Yeah. Toot fart. Literally kill yourself. I'm sorry, but not really.
It's not funny
It's
at all.
so
It's so
dumb.
bad.
You know why we're laughing? Because I said kill yourself.
Also, I mean, I think this trailer's been around for a while, but I saw a live action Moana trailer.
Hey, that was my second. This fucking guy is stealing my thunder.
I
I'm excited. I love Moana. I love Moana 2. I can't wait for Moana 3. Yeah, give me a live action Moana. It's the one time I think Dwayne Johnson isn't Dwayne Johnson. I mean, I'm
That's
sure he's
fair.
going to be Dwayne Johnson.
my way messing around.
I'm sure he's going to be Dwayne Johnson in a live action Moana, but like, there's character to Maui besides Dwayne Johnson.
I feel like
Most of Dwayne Johnson's characters are Dwayne Johnson, but Maui is Dwayne Johnson
Mhm.
and Maui.
I know exactly what you mean.
You know?
I
So,
kind
I'm
of.
sure we're going to lose that, but
I'm not sure why I would
Yeah.
watch a movie that's gonna be like mostly blue screen. You know, I would just rather watch the animated movie. I don't think I have any interest for this one.
they filmed on location. What do you mean?
Well, yeah, but some of the bigger sequences from the trailer were just like
Oh, yeah.
animated blue screen. I'd watch the original. Also, personally, after seeing something like Wicked for Good, where you could see Cynthia and Ariana and everyone like, I'm singing right now this performance, the lip syncing kind of just takes me out of it.
Yeah, that's fair.
It's very
Okay, that's
disengaging.
fair. I'm actually super excited for the live action Moana movie.
Oh yeah,
When this is the same trailer that dropped ages ago. on
right. That's what I
YouTube,
thought.
But never seen it in theaters. I saw it. I went, oh yes, I'm so excited. Yeah, I love Moana. So
Nice. Oh, yeah.
for me personally, this is gonna hit all the notes. As long as it's the same as the original. That's why
Right.
I love the How to Train Your Dragon remake.
I never got around to it, but
It's so good. It's so good. So good. I'm so excited for the second one.
and then I mean the other ones I've already seen.
Yeah, I didn't write down
Toy
anymore.
Story and Mando.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So, no moment of noise, no moment of silence, no fuck this guy, no hater Hall of Fame, which means we're going straight into the
The
goat of the
goats.
film. I mean, it had to be. You already know who it is. I wish I didn't. That lives in my living room. It had to be. Who else could it possibly have been?
The king of the
absolute
mammal.
king. He's my king.
I did this one freehand, and it's not a surprise it turned out better. Oh wait, yeah, up and then down and then up again.
I didn't even think about that. We didn't even talk about that, but God, that was so funny.
Mm-hmm.
But I literally told Anubis it has to be George.
Yeah,
And he didn't disagree literally at all. I told him that if he, because we obviously have to discuss these right before, but I told him that if he had said anyone but George, I wouldn't have known him anymore.
next episode there's a guy wearing all of my clothes, but it's not me. Hey guys, hey everyone,
And your skin.
how are we doing?
And your skin, because I can't lose you.
That's really good. Don't mind me while I quote that really quick. Shall we smash or pass?
Time for Blockbuster banter. Smash or pass. So, just know it's the cartoon version, and not what we see. Anyways,
Right, like
smash or pass.
if I were an animal.
The Fish Queen.
Smash.
Really?
Yeah.
She wasn't doing it for me.
Fair enough.
Pass. Smash or pass. I think her name was Diane. It was the female lab assistant.
Oh, Smash.
Smasher pass. Yeah, also Smash. Smasher pass. Connor, the male lab assistant.
Smash.
Smash. He seemed like such a helpful guy. Smasher pass. The amphibian king.
Have you finished? Pass. Amphibians are
Smash quickly,
slimy.
so it's good.
Oh my God.
He said meeting long.
Oh,
or bad
fair
meeting,
enough.
meeting too long or something.
You must please the king after all.
Exactly. I'm here to serve. Smasher pass the reptile queens all at once.
Whoa.
It's like three of them.
Smash. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Call me Cerberus.
Strap me up, bro.
Yeah.
Smasher pass grandma. The fucking
Pass.
frog.
I'm sure she's doing just fine without me.
She seemed like she died happy, so yeah, pass.
I'll leave her be.
Avoid. Allowed to live happily without my interference.
Visit a retirement home every now and then. Oh, I guess she just lived in a home until she. Well,
Diane's the shark.
Smash.
Yeah, I said that was the other lab assistant earlier.
Oh, well, just canonically.
Yeah, so
we'll retcon
we
that.
will. Okay, Smasher passes the shark named Diane. And
I thought the shark. Oh wait, who was Linda? Oh no, it was
Linda
Diane.
was the doctor, right?
I have no idea.
Oh my god. Yeah, where'd you get Linda? This is not a character.
Oops, I have no idea.
Okay, it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
Who's
Smasher
next?
pass the Bird King.
Pass. The beak wasn't doing it for me.
Dude, the beak was doing so much for me. Serve.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I want to do some gnarly shit with that beak. I want to please that man.
Dude, you wanna? Oh my God, what did he say? Flock around and find out.
I want to flock around and find out.
Yeah.
I'm going to flock around you.
Whoa. That's on the internet forever.
Smasher past the insect queen.
Pass. I'm not a fan of insects.
Squish.
I like it.
I did not like her. She was making me mad. Smasher pass the ant that became the insect
Smash.
queen. Smash.
Yeah.
Literally became queen, and the first thing she did went
Mm-hmm.
and helped the fuck out. Even though the shark did 99% of the work.
Honestly.
Smasher pass Ellen the bear.
Smash.
Smash. Smasher pass.
Lizard, 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 lizard.
This will make
The
more
lizards?
sense. Yeah.
lizard,
Smash.
Because Sal's going to put the fucking audio cue.
Lizard.
Also
Lizard.
smash.
Yeah. I like when they were
Smasher
destroying the dam and
pass,
he broke the
loaf.
twigs. Who's Loaf? Oh!
The other beaver.
Pass. I want someone with more ambition in my life. Dude.
Yeah, pass.
Wait, quick highlight Loaf. What? It's so funny, dude.
Love made me laugh a lot.
Yeah, he did.
Smasher pass the doctor. I don't know
Smash.
her name. Fun to research. A friend.
Nice. Yeah. Fun to research. That's probably the craziest take we've had in a Smasher Pass, honestly.
Yeah, I mean, she's got some good research going on. It's a bit old for me, so personally pass, but I would like to befriend and fund research. I'm not smart enough to help. Smasher pass adult Titus.
Pass.
Squish again.
Mm-hmm.
Smasher pass George.
Dude. Elope.
You just don't got time for that, though.
We'll make time.
We'll make time. Anyway, smash. It's valid. Smasher pass Mayor Jerry beginning a movie.
Pass.
Yeah, absolutely pass. Smasher pass end of movie Jerry.
Smash.
Absolutely smash.
Yes.
In fact, I think from the moment I saw him make his mom pancakes, smash. Because that's the moment I knew he wasn't what we've learned about him.
I don't remember seeing that. Was that when...
It was during his...
I bet he's so alone right now, or so scared.
Yeah.
Oh,
and then
okay.
it cuts to him, and he was alone, admittedly. For
Oh,
the
wait,
most
yes. I do
Yeah.
remember the... Oh, and she was...
I thought he was making himself pancakes.
And then she was eating them while she was watching TV,
Yeah.
right? Okay,
I think so, yeah. But he didn't make himself breakfast. He made his mom breakfast.
Mm-hmm.
Which I don't know why he didn't make himself any breakfast, but that's not the point that I'm trying to make. Yeah, no, it was... And then Smasher... no, that's it.
I agree.
If you got a 2 in your age, you're not fucking around with anyone with a 1 in their age. And I just
Yes.
remembered she's 19, so...
My thoughts exactly.
Well, I guess she graduated at the end of the movie. But no, she was still 19. How did you fucking graduate? Wait.
Running start.
Huh?
Running start.
Oh. But even then, that's still 20. I'm assuming she graduated with a bachelor's degree.
Yeah. You can graduate with more than an associate's credits if you do summer courses.
I guess that's true.
So she probably just accelerated her
Damn, bro. Rich ass family.
shit. Right.
You got the money to go.
Yeah,
to
the money for
big time university.
$230 a credit.
University, obviously, it has to be the Harvard of Harvard.
Dude, they're an Ivy League school.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, people come from Alderwood.
Yeah? Okay.
Yeah.
Their national chess team too
Yeah.
at Beaverton University. They also discovered
So,
cold
okay,
fusion.
I see. IRL cold fusion. I should have saved George for the end, but
George.
there were not a lot of human characters to fuck.
Too bad we had to fuck all these animals. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Twist my arm. Anyway,
This is totally what Pixar intended by making a children's movie.
a smash or pass.
Yeah.
They watched the
It's
show.
not my fault they made George so lovable.
And
Oh, yeah.
tune in next week.
For,
Bride?
I think, Bride. So this month's schedule is going to be a little different because I'm going on vacation. And because I'm going on vacation, we're
Nerd.
recording 2 episodes on Saturday. So one can air the week that normally would have been the week with...
It'll either be Bride or Hail Mary to look forward to.
Well, Project Hail Mary is at the end of the month now.
Oops.
Because we were going to do the Breadwinners, but we're just scrubbing that episode. We'd
Tune
scrub
in
that
for the
episode.
vibes.
So next week is either going to be that horror movie that we just auto-tuned. Another horror movie. I'm getting sick and tired of these. So it's either going to be another horror film or it'll be Bride, which is a horror film. Technically, according to Google, I don't think it's going to be a horror film.
It looks like a romance thriller.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
But Google said it was a horror film, so
Wrong.
we'll see. It was obvious this week. It was between Hoppers and Bride. We chose Hoppers because of the very surprising positive reviews.
Oh yeah.
Because we thought
I had low hopes.
I expected Bride to have the 94% on Rotten Tomatoes,
Right.
to which it doesn't, and I expected Hoppers to have the 63% on Rotten Tomatoes, which it doesn't.
But yeah.
So tune in next week. I'm gonna say Bride. Either way, it's Bride then Auto-Tune. Bride or Auto-Tune. The following week will be the one that doesn't come out next week. I'll tell Sal to pick whichever one he wants to edit first, because he'll get all the footage at the same time.
Yeah, good point.
Anyways, and then the final March movie, which is one of my top 3 most anticipated movies of the year. The other 2 being Avengers Doomsday and Dune 3. So this is my third. Project Hail Mary, which I am just starting the book.
Hell yeah.
Finally finished Dune.
Nice. Thanks
Took
for
me long
watching.
enough.
Oh, that's the third one, right? Ben 10, Alien Swarm, or something. Oh, is that next?
Alien Force.
Oh, that was close.